Think you know South America? Think again. In the next few minutes, you'll discover the world's tallest waterfall, a snake heavier than a grand piano, a civilization that recorded history with knots, and a lake so high it's practically in the clouds. Get ready to uncover 15 mind-blowing facts about South America. Due to the limited availability of original footage, some parts of this video will be filled with relevant stock clips and images to maintain the flow and visual engagement. Thank you for your understanding and continued support. The Caral-Supe civilization, also known as the Norte Chico civilization, is recognized as the oldest known civilization in the Americas, dating back to around 2600 BCE. Located in the Supe Valley of present-day Peru, approximately 182 kilometers north of Lima, Caral is considered the first urban center in the Americas and one of the earliest cities in the world. This civilization flourished contemporaneously with other ancient civilizations, such as those in Mesopotamia and Egypt, yet it developed independently in isolation. Caral's urban complex spans over 150 hectares and includes monumental architecture like pyramids, sunken circular plazas, and residential buildings. Notably, Caral lacked defensive structures and evidence of warfare, suggesting a society built on commerce and cultural development rather than military conquest. Archaeological findings include quipus, a system of knotted strings used for record-keeping, indicating an early form of information management. The discovery of Caral has significantly altered our understanding of early civilization development in the Americas, highlighting the complexity and advancement of societies in this region during the 3rd millennium BCE. The Amazon rainforest is the largest tropical rainforest on Earth, covering approximately 6.7 million square kilometers across 9 South American countries, including Brazil, Peru, and Colombia. This vast expanse represents over half of the planet's remaining rainforests and is renowned for its unparalleled biodiversity. Home to an estimated 10% of all known species, the Amazon hosts an incredible array of life, including over 40,000 plant species, 3,000 freshwater fish species, and more than 370 types of reptiles. Remarkably, scientists discover a new species in the Amazon approximately every other day, highlighting its status as one of the most biologically rich regions on the planet. The rainforest plays a crucial role in regulating the global climate by storing vast amounts of carbon dioxide and producing significant quantities of oxygen. Its dense vegetation acts as a carbon sink, mitigating the effects of climate change. Additionally, the Amazon influences weather patterns, contributing to rainfall in regions far beyond its borders. Despite its importance, the Amazon faces significant threats from deforestation, illegal logging, and wildfires. In recent years, efforts by indigenous communities and government policies have led to a reduction in deforestation rates, offering hope for the preservation of this vital ecosystem. Beneath the vast expanse of the Amazon River lies a hidden marvel, the Hamza River, an underground aquifer stretching approximately 6,000 kilometers from the Andes to the Atlantic Ocean. Discovered in 2011 by a team led by geophysicist Valia Hamza, this subterranean river flows about 4,000 meters below the surface, mirroring the Amazon's west-to-east course. Unlike the swift currents of the Amazon, the Hamza's flow is remarkably slow, moving at less than 1 millimeter per second. Despite its sluggish pace, it spans a width of 200 to 400 kilometers, making it significantly broader than its surface counterpart. The Hamza's waters, rich in minerals, seep through porous sedimentary rocks, distinguishing it from typical underground rivers that carve through caves. This discovery has profound implications for our understanding of the Amazon basin's hydrology, revealing a complex, dual-layered drainage system. The existence of such a massive subterranean flow challenges previous notions of the region's geology and underscores the intricate interplay between surface and underground water systems. Angel Falls, known locally as Salto Angel or Kerepakupai Meru, is the world's tallest uninterrupted waterfall, plunging an astonishing 979 meters, 3,212 feet, from the Ollantaytambo mountain in Venezuela's Canema National Park. The main drop measures 807 meters, 2,648 feet, making it nearly 19 times taller than Niagara Falls. The falls were named after Jimmy Angel, an American aviator who, in 1933, became the first person to fly over them. In 1937, his plane crash-landed atop Ollantaytambo, and he and his crew undertook an 11-day trek down the mountain to safety. Angel Falls is fed by the Churun River, which flows over the edge of the Ollantaytambo Plateau. The water often vaporizes into mist before reaching the base due to the immense height, creating a mesmerizing spectacle. The falls are located in a remote area of the Venezuelan rainforest, accessible only by river and air, which adds to their mystique and allure. Canema National Park, encompassing the falls, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its unique tepui formations and rich biodiversity. Lake Titicaca, straddling the border between Peru and Bolivia, is renowned as the highest navigable lake in the world, situated at an elevation of 3,812 meters, 12,507 feet, above sea level. This vast freshwater body covers approximately 8,372 square kilometers, 3,232 square miles, making it the largest lake in South America by volume. The lake is steeped in rich cultural significance, particularly in Inca mythology, where it is considered the birthplace of the sun god Inti and the origin of the Inca civilization. Numerous archaeological sites, including submerged temples and artifacts, have been discovered beneath its waters, offering insights into ancient Andean cultures. Lake Titicaca is home to unique communities such as the Uros people, who live on floating islands constructed entirely from totora reeds. These islands are not only residences but also cultural symbols, showcasing traditional lifestyles that have persisted for centuries. The lake's ecological system is equally remarkable, supporting a diverse range of flora and fauna, some of which are endemic to the region. However, environmental challenges like pollution and climate change pose threats to this delicate ecosystem. The Atacama Desert, located in northern Chile, is renowned as the driest non-polar desert on Earth. Some areas within this vast expanse have never recorded measurable rainfall, and certain riverbeds have remained dry for over 120,000 years. Stretching approximately 1,600 kilometers, 1,000 miles, along the Pacific coast, the Atacama's aridity is primarily due to the rain shadow effect of the Andes Mountains and the cold Humboldt Current, which inhibits cloud formation. Despite its harsh conditions, the desert supports unique ecosystems. Coastal fogs, known as camanchaca, provide moisture to specialized plant communities called lomas, allowing flora and fauna to thrive in isolated pockets. The Atacama's extreme dryness and Mars-like terrain have made it a prime location for testing space exploration equipment. NASA has conducted experiments here to simulate Martian conditions, and the region's clear skies have attracted major astronomical observatories like ALMA. Culturally, the desert is rich with history. Ancient civilizations, such as the Chinchorro people, once inhabited the region, leaving behind archaeological sites and some of the world's oldest known mummies. Tourism has flourished in areas like San Pedro de Atacama, where visitors can explore geysers, salt flats, and lunar-like valleys, making the Atacama a destination of both scientific interest and natural beauty. South America is a continent of remarkable linguistic diversity, with approximately 560 languages spoken across its vast regions. This includes both colonial languages, such as Spanish and Portuguese, and a multitude of indigenous tongues. Before European colonization, it is estimated that over 2,000 languages were spoken in South America. However, due to various factors, including colonization and globalization, only about 350 of these languages are still in use today. The continent is home to numerous indigenous language families, such as Quechuan, Aymaran, Tupian, and Caraban, among others. These languages are not only modes of communication, but also carriers of rich cultural traditions and histories. Despite the dominance of Spanish and Portuguese, several indigenous languages have official status in their respective countries. For example, Quechua and Aymara are recognized in Peru and Bolivia, while Guarani holds official status in Paraguay. Efforts are ongoing to preserve and revitalize these indigenous languages, recognizing their importance in cultural identity and heritage. Educational programs, linguistic research, and community initiatives play crucial roles in these preservation efforts. In the Andean regions of South America, particularly in Peru, Ecuador, and Bolivia, guinea pigs, known locally as cuy, have been a traditional source of protein for thousands of years. Domesticated around 5000 BCE, cuy has been a staple in Andean diets long before the introduction of livestock like cattle and pigs by European colonizers. Cuy is typically prepared by roasting or frying the whole animal, often served with potatoes, corn, and spicy sauces. The meat is described as rich and flavorful, with a taste reminiscent of dark poultry meat. Beyond its culinary value, cuy holds cultural significance. In Peru, it is commonly served during festivals and special occasions, and there is even a National Guinea Pig Day celebrated annually. While the idea of eating guinea pig may seem unusual to some in the Andes, it's a cherished tradition that reflects the region's history and resourcefulness. Brazil has been the world's largest coffee producer for over 150 years, contributing approximately 1/3 of global coffee production. In the 2024-25 marketing year, Brazil's coffee production is forecasted to reach 69.9 million 60-kilogram bags, marking a 5.4% increase over the previous year. The country's coffee cultivation spans about 27,000 square kilometers, with major production concentrated in the states of Minas Gerais, São Paulo, and Espírito Santo. Brazil primarily grows two types of coffee beans: Arabica, which accounts for approximately 72% of the production, and Robusta, also known as Conilon. The history of coffee in Brazil dates back to 1727, when Francisco de Melo Paleta introduced coffee plants to the country from French Guiana. By the 1830s, coffee had become Brazil's largest export, significantly influencing the nation's economy and social structures. Today, Brazil's coffee industry plays a vital role in the global market, with the United States being its largest buyer, importing 8.13 million 60-kilogram bags in 2024. Despite challenges such as droughts and fluctuating global prices, Brazil continues to adapt through innovations like irrigation systems and sustainable farming practices. The potato, a staple food worldwide, traces its origins to the Andean region of South America, particularly around Lake Titicaca in present-day Peru and Bolivia. Archaeological evidence indicates that potatoes were first domesticated between 8000 and 5000 BCE, with the earliest verified tuber remains dating back to 2500 BCE at the coastal site of Anaconda in central Peru. The indigenous peoples of the Andes, including the Incas, cultivated and developed numerous potato varieties, adapting them to the diverse microclimates of the region. They also developed preservation methods such as chuno, a freeze-dried potato product that could be stored for extended periods, ensuring food security during times of scarcity. Following the Spanish conquest in the 16th century, potatoes were introduced to Europe and subsequently spread worldwide. Today, the potato is one of the most important food crops globally, with thousands of varieties cultivated to suit different climates and culinary uses. The Amazon rainforest is home to the largest concentration of uncontacted tribes globally, with estimates suggesting over 100 such groups residing primarily in Brazil, Peru, and Bolivia. These communities have chosen voluntary isolation, often as a means of self-preservation following historical traumas like the rubber boom, during which many indigenous people faced enslavement and violence. One notable example is the Machu Picchu tribe in Peru, comprising approximately 750 members. Traditionally avoiding contact, they have recently been sighted near riverbanks, likely due to deforestation and logging activities encroaching upon their territory. Similarly, the flecheros in Brazil's Vale do Javari region are known for their defensive stance against outsiders, a response to threats from illegal logging and mining. These tribes maintain nomadic lifestyles, relying on hunting, fishing, and foraging, and often leave signs to deter outsiders. Governments and organizations like Survival International advocate for their protection through policies that prohibit forced contact and monitor territories to prevent illegal activities. The Andean condor, vulture gryphus, is among the largest flying birds globally, boasting a wingspan of up to 3.3 meters, 10 feet 10 inches, and weighing up to 15 kilograms, 33 pounds. This majestic bird inhabits the Andes Mountains and adjacent Pacific coasts of western South America. Adapted for soaring, the Andean condor utilizes thermal updrafts to glide effortlessly across vast distances, often traveling up to 200 kilometers, 125 miles, in a single day. Its habitat includes high-altitude regions, where it nests on rocky ledges and cliffs, taking advantage of the strong winds and open landscapes. As a scavenger, the Andean condor plays a vital ecological role by feeding on carrion, thus helping to prevent the spread of disease. Despite its importance, the species faces threats from habitat loss, poisoning, and hunting, leading to its classification as near threatened by the IUCN. Conservation efforts, including captive breeding and reintroduction programs, are underway to protect and restore Andean condor populations across their native range. The Inca civilization developed a sophisticated method of information recording known as the Quipu, or Quipu, which translates to knot in Quechua. This system comprised a series of colored, spun, and plied threads or strings made from cotton or camelid fibers, such as llama or alpaca. These cords featured various types of knots and were suspended from a main horizontal cord. The position, type, and quantity of knots, along with the color and placement of the cords, encoded information in a base 10 positional system. This allowed the Incas to record numerical data, such as census information, tax obligations, and resource inventories, with remarkable precision. Beyond numerical data, some researchers suggest that quipus may have conveyed more complex information, potentially including narrative content. The combination of fiber types, dye colors, and intricate knotting could represent a form of written language, although this aspect remains a subject of ongoing research and debate. The Quipu system was integral to the administration of the vast Inca Empire, facilitating communication across diverse regions and populations. Specialized officials, known as Quipucamayos, were trained to create and interpret quipus, ensuring the accurate transmission of information throughout the empire. The green anaconda, Eunectes murinus, native to the Amazon rainforest, holds the title of the world's heaviest snake. While it is slightly shorter than the reticulated python, its robust girth makes it the most massive. Typical adult females average about 4.6 meters, 15 feet in length, and weigh between 30 to 70 kilograms, 66 to 154 pounds, with some exceptional individuals reaching up to 97.5 kilograms, 15 pounds. Notably, a specimen measuring 6.1 meters, 20 feet, and weighing 200 kilograms, 441 pounds, was documented in Ecuador's Amazon rainforest, highlighting the species' impressive size. These formidable snakes inhabit swamps, marshes, and slow-moving streams, primarily in the Amazon and Orinoco basins. Their eyes and nostrils are positioned atop their heads, allowing them to breathe and observe while submerged, an adaptation that aids in ambushing prey. As non-venomous constrictors, green anacondas subdue their prey, ranging from fish and birds to mammals like capybaras and even caimans, by coiling around and suffocating them before ingestion. In 2024, researchers identified a new species, the northern green anaconda, Eunectes akiyama, genetically distinct from Eunectes murinus despite their similar appearances. This discovery underscores the rich biodiversity of the Amazon and the importance of continued scientific exploration. Machu Picchu, often referred to as the lost city of the Incas, is a 15th-century citadel located in the Andes Mountains of Peru. Perched at an elevation of approximately 2,430 meters, 7,970 feet above sea level, it was built by the Inca Emperor Pachacuti around 1450. The site remained unknown to the outside world until American historian Hiram Bingham brought it to international attention in 1911. The purpose of Machu Picchu remains a subject of debate among scholars. Some theories suggest it served as a royal estate, while others propose it was a religious site or a retreat for Inca nobility. The complex comprises over 150 structures, including temples, sanctuaries, and residential buildings, all constructed with precisely cut stones fitted together without mortar, a testament to the Incas' advanced engineering skills. Machu Picchu's strategic location offers breathtaking views of the surrounding mountains and the Urubamba River below. Its design incorporates astronomical alignments. For instance, the Intihuatana stone is believed to have functioned as a solar clock or calendar. The site's agricultural terraces not only prevented erosion, but also created microclimates suitable for farming. In 1983, UNESCO designated Machu Picchu as a World Heritage Site, recognizing its cultural and historical significance. Today, it is one of the most visited tourist destinations in South America, attracting millions of visitors annually who come to marvel at its architectural brilliance and scenic beauty. South America is full of secrets, some buried in ancient ruins, others still roaming the rainforest. If you enjoyed these incredible facts, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries from around the world. Drop a comment below with your favorite fact, or one we should include next time. And if you're feeling extra adventurous, share this video with someone who loves hidden history and wild nature. Thanks for watching Andy Explores the World. See you in the next adventure.